Hi, and welcome to Stack Days number 4. We're going to continue the Top Interview 150 series in LeetCode. Today we are doing 189 Rotate Array. Basically, given an integer array nums, rotate the array to the right by k steps, where k is a non-negative number. This example 1 kind of lays it out for us. So if we're given the input array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we need to rotate it to the right 3 times, after the first rotation, we'll have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, giving us the final rotated array. And the constraints are, okay, and then some follow-up questions to try to come up with as many solutions as you can. There are at least 3 different ways to solve the problem, and could you do it in place with O of 1 extra space? So went ahead and started drawing this up. Let's see. Well, I drew this beginning array, and then what we need to end up with, if let's say k is 2, is we need 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Let's fix that 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I think the brute force approach here is going to be, let's draw a little bit nicer k also. So the brute force approach here I think is going to be doing sort of what they highlighted here, where we rotate it one at a time. I wonder, let's think, is there a way to just skip to the 3rd step? I can't think of one. I can only think of doing this process. And I think the way this would look is we'd want to have a T1, which we would set to, we originally set here. So nums at length minus 0, so T1 will be 5. And then what we're going to want to do is, say, I think we'll have another T2, which is going to equal 1. And then what we'll do is we'll say nums at I. So yeah, we'll go through with a for loop. Nums at I equals T1. T1 equals T2. T2 equals well, actually we can do T2 at the start of the for loop. So T2 equals nums at I, and then we just need to do it k times. And so then on the next loop we'd have T2 equals nums at I, which is 2. Nums at I equals T1, which is 1. And then T1 equals T2. And we would just keep looping through. We get 2, 3, 4. And then we would need to do this again, which would result in this. And that's going to be O of n squared, which is just terrible, but I don't know if I can think of a different way to do this. So yeah, let's code this up. I don't want this video to be too long, but so we're gonna have nested for loops, and we'll go and then we'll go j is less than k, and then where are we gonna set the last element? Well, yeah, we don't need to store T2 until after, so, and then so yeah, what we could do here is we could set T1 here equal to nums at nums dot length -1, and then here we'll nest our for loop. And then we'll set T2 equal to nums at I. Nums at I equals T1. T1 equals T2. And let's just see if I made any errors. Clean that up. So this will be, you know, the k number of rotations during each rotation. We'll, yeah, okay. I think that looks good. Let's go ahead and run it. Okay. And then if we try and submit it, time limit exceeded. Well, that's kind of to be expected. When you have nested for loops and my computer's not extremely fast, this will happen. But I feel rather confident that this should work, and it's just gonna fail on the time limit because of how large this one is. You probably need to do this in O of N to get this to work. But I can't think of a way of doing this in O of N. Maybe I'll make another video in the future of me working through this a little bit further. But I just can't think, because you couldn't do, yeah, I don't know how you do this in O of N. But anyway, thank you for following along today. Like I said, I might make another video in the future for this problem. If you have any questions, comments, anything, please leave them in the comments down below, and let's keep stacking days together. Thank you.